and we're going to hit record.
Well, I'll make it fit. I'll make it quick and sweet because I don't know what I'm going to say in a message.
All right. Well, let's give a big congratulations, first of all, to Stephanie, who is 1-star qualifying today. That's pretty darn awesome.
Yay!
So congratulations. So you are now going to be getting training from a star diamond coach. Top, what is it? 1% of the company. So take it away, Steph.
All right. So I'm talking about building your cold market. Is it recording?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh, it doesn't say it on my side. Okay. Oh, there it is. All right. So building your cold market. So basically, that's how I've grown my whole business. People think I'm crazy, but for the most part, I don't know that many of my customers are coaches. It's all been basically through Facebook. I have grown my team. I actually looked back. I was not very good with keeping track of things before January. January came and I said I was going to start organizing. So I have like who I sold challenge packs to since then. And since January, I think I always give myself at least SC5 and usually my husband too. So let's say I sell like 5 challenge packs a month. I looked back and only 2 of those challenge packs, I know the people. One was a referral through my mother-in-law and one was a friend from high school a long time ago. But besides the 2 of them, I didn't know any of them except through Facebook. And that's really the way it is. I would say 80 or to 90%. I see your face, Trisha.
I'm blown away by this because it's the complete opposite of what and I said this when I knew you last year. I'm going to be quiet now.
I would say about 80 to 90% of the people, like I seriously just know through like Facebook, not even kidding. I remember I counted last year for my coaches. This is probably like 6 months ago maybe even more. I had like maybe 100 customers and I think I knew like 20 of them between like challenge packs and fitness programs. So I'll explain what I do. So a lot of you guys know, Dana actually started this. I like to go above and beyond things. Last year I was asking her how she finds people. And she's like, oh, why don't you do a free clean eating group? Well, I took that to like the extreme. And instead of posting in like 2 or 3 groups, I posted in about like 50. So basically what I do is I do a lot of free groups. So what I do is in the little search bar on Facebook, I search for like a lot of moms in the budget groups. I do some yard sale groups, some military groups since my husband's in the military. Basically anything. You can just search in the top bar and you can come up with stuff. And then you just have to join them. And you want to join closed groups. Open groups will come up on your timeline and you'll drive people up the wall. So you want to join a lot of closed groups. The moms in the budget and stuff, that I join them a lot because you can usually advertise in them. I might say you can't in the thing, but truthfully, if I get kicked out, I don't really care because that's why I joined. So I just join them, and if they kick me out, then they kick me out. I might not do this in like a group that I really care about. Like I'm in a couple like pregnancy groups. I don't really post about like groups in there. But the other ones I just post in, so whatever. And I joined them all over the US and Canada. I Googled like towns in Canada, and I started just looking for moms on a budget in Canada. And that's how I got Kylie. Now I have a couple fun little Canadians on my team. And she could be my next diamond, Trisha. Another one I didn't know. She got me the diamond too, and I didn't know her. So anyway, so I join all those groups. You need to give yourself like a week because you need to get approved. And then you can start like free 7-day clean eating group. I started with 30-day groups, but people start to slack off. They lose interest. So now I usually do like 5 or 7 days. Sometimes I'll keep it open for 2 weeks. So I'll post in there, free clean eating group. I'll give you recipes, meal plans, grocery lists. Just send me a friend request and I'll add you. So you have to be comfortable then having people on your Facebook that you don't know also. I know some people have a problem with that. I don't. I mean, my profile is public and I do have a lot of people on there I don't know. So I tell them to friend request me and then I'll add them to the group. And then after they friend request me, I'll usually send them a thing like I'm adding you to the group now. Just so then I have them in my messages also. I like to have that saved. And then I add them. Now the thing with this, You have to be consistent if you're going to do it this way, because these people don't know you. They're probably, sometimes I have people buy things for me during that week. I think I had Success Club in April, actually, in that week of the group. But it's not always the case. People have to get to know you a little bit more that way too. So a lot of my customers do come from like months before. So this gets into Facebook and getting people to know you. So I post consistently on Facebook all the time. If you look at my thing, every morning I'm posting my workout, even though like my belly hits the ground at this point. But I'm always posting my workout. So everybody knows I'm posting like recipes, things about my son, things about my family. I'm telling you, a lot of people I don't know comment more on my posts than people I do know. And they feel like they know me. I get all the time, like, you're such a great mom, you're this and you're that. They don't really know me, but they do. You know, people really feel like they do because I kind of like share a lot of stuff. So if you're doing these free groups and finding your cold market that way, you have to make sure you share on your Facebook too, because they go hand in hand together. Otherwise, they're not going to trust you. These people don't know you. You have to get them to know you. So then plus they're doing the free group now. I have meal plans. I have all of that stuff. And I think it's in Dana's page too, a lot of the stuff I use. It's actually a lot from Trudy. She's the best. She makes a lot of good meal plans. And she gave them to me. I didn't steal them, but I use them. But they're easy. So I post them in the files, and then I just have people like post their food, and they just kind of run on their own. They're not even that hard. What do I do? I usually, in the middle of the week, I will also message them 2 or 3 days in and just ask how they're doing to get the conversation going. So that way they can get to know me a little bit more. I ask them like some of their goals. Some people totally ignore me, and other people start talking to me. So that's how I kind of like start forming with them, asking how they're doing. In the last, my April group, I think I friended 500 people. That group was out of control. I post in all the same groups I normally do, but I guess it was the time of year, and I'm still messaging people from that group like 4 weeks later. But that's how it hit Success Club in April and now May, all through there. But they all come from those groups. I guess that's really what I do. I'm trying to expand more into other social media things too. Like I have Pinterest, I have my blog, but really Facebook has been so huge that I'm so exhausted lately. I haven't been as consistent on the other things, and they really, for the most part, still come from Facebook and my like page. I have the like page too.
Stephanie, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
So how do you turn them from the clean eating group? So these are people that you don't even know. How do you turn them from a clean eating group to buying a challenge pack?
A lot of them truthfully start coming to me. I think just because I post about it a lot.
Okay.
I do message them in the middle, like how I said, I do start kind of forming them and asking them if they have any questions and their goals then. And sometimes it does come up.
Do you mention Shakeology or Beachbody in your 7-day clean eating group? Many of we always wonder, when is it wrong? Are you selling? Like, what's your thoughts on that? And if you do, how do you do it?
It usually does come up. Like I don't do like a post like buy Shakeology or something.
Okay.
But we'll do like, this is my breakfast, my Shakeology.
Okay.
Usually even before I post about it, somebody winds up asking about it at some point. It always comes up. But usually like I'll post like, this is my breakfast. I'll be like, all right, what did everybody have for breakfast? And then we'll have like our Shakeology or something. So it's not basically what we do like on our normal Facebook page. And I'll post like my workout and say I did like Insanity Max 30. So like I will post that stuff, but not necessarily like just about Shakeology, just like me doing it.
Okay, so you don't wait when you add your people to the group, you don't just let them go in the group and then not talk to them outside of there. You actually go ahead and start forming them on your own. You message them. You don't just put them in the group and wait for them to talk to you.
And now I started, trying to message them. And I'll just do like a cut and paste because usually I'll add like 100 to 200 people. So that's a lot of people. Told you, like 500. I haven't even finished forming all of them yet. But I'll just copy and paste.
Can you do us a favor and share the posts? And I've seen them actually on the Moms on a Budget and stuff. Can you share your posts in our group that you use, and obviously state that these are strictly for cell sites. This isn't something you post on your personal page, because I wouldn't want a new coach seeing it and thinking this is what you do on your personal page.
Just like about my post for the free group, it's not even
Yeah,
anything
I
exciting.
know, but I'm curious as to what the difference is, because I'll post something similar in those groups, like for a free challenge, and I'll get nothing, and you'll get 100 to 200 people. So I'm curious as to why. You know what I mean? Like, I'd like to look at the difference and see what you're posting compared to, like, for instance, I posted that Supermom post. I put that in Moms on a Budget because it was a free group. Nothing. I didn't even get a like.
No idea.
So I'd love to see like your text and everything, and see how you're saying it, that it's grabbing people's attention.
I can do that. I really don't even think they're that exciting. I usually do them so quick.
There's something though, because you're grabbing the attention of hundreds while
I'm also, by the way, in this point, like in 100 groups. Not even joking. I think it's that I advertised in I posted in 75 groups for my last one.
I know I can't get into any groups that you're not in. It's every time I find a group, Stephanie Meyer's in it.
That's my problem. Stephanie's in everything, and I won't post.
But here's the thing: you can't look at it as like taking territory or anything like that,
No,
because there's going to
I
be
don't.
people that don't connect to staff that might connect to you, and vice versa. And it's the same thing with like Moms on a Budget. If that were the case, I would be like, Stephanie, why are you posting a Moms on a Budget? I was posting there before you were, and Ashley was posting there before I was. So, you can't consider these like.
Yeah, there was a time that I almost posted. It was like the same time. I almost hit send, and I looked down. I'm like, oh, crap. And
Yeah.
Stephanie just posted. I'm like, darn it.
I wouldn't post, like 10 minutes later, but.
But just
Yeah.
remember, that's how Danny Judd found Ashley. Maybe it wasn't Moms on a Budget, but it was like
It was a mom group, yeah.
So Danny Judd found Ashley. Ashley found Dana in a Moms on a Budget group or something like that.
Yeah.
So in theory, your bestie or your neighbor is not going from what you're saying, girls, from all the way up 3 levels up. And Stephanie, you're confirming that right now. Like your Danielle, your first diamond wasn't your neighbor, your bestie, your girl you grew up with. It blows me away. And I think that goes right up the top. They become your people, they become your friends, but it blows me away that this can happen from, I'm completely, keep going, sorry. I'm blown away by this because I remember hearing you tell me this in Vegas, literally in a hotel room. And then you did giveaways, and I was like, this can't be. But I thought 5, 2, 3, 10, like hundreds. Girls, we're missing out.
That's what people said. They just friended 5 people. I'm like, 5 people? I just friended like 200.
Oh, you should see me. If I do one, I'm like, I got a new friend. I mean,
I do mine in chunks. I don't go through and like friend 3 people a day.
I do.
Because first
They
of all,
tell me.
those people that you might know, I don't know them because I don't know half the people on my Facebook.
Oh my
So I
goodness.
can't really go through that. I just do
All
it in
right, so
chunks.
let me ask you this. Once you friend those people, you said you go in and form. How do you keep a tally of your new added friends? Because we're supposed to then add value to them and go in during
I always let people message me.
How do you remember? Because I'll friend people and then they're just on my list and I'm like, oh, I got another I'm now I'm 948 instead of 947. Like, how do you go in and make those people part of your life? Like,
I only keep track of them if they respond back to me and we have like a conversation started.
and what do you do on paper? Have that name and then you go in on Mondays and you go and say, oh, great picture, looks fun. Like, tell me what you do.
Well, now I just keep track of them in Asana now. And I'll say like a check-in date in a couple days. And I'll just be like, how you doing?
So you have a
Or
program
whatever
that
next
helps you.
challenge group. I'll invite them to my next challenge group. But it's only people that like I started conversations with. Like I write down everybody's name in the beginning, but unless like we have some conversation going, I kind of just let it go. But it's not even all the forming people. Like I do form with a lot of people, but a lot of my customers are people that didn't respond back even and then just randomly message me. Almost everybody, I very rarely invite. Most people really do message me and be like, all right, I'm ready for the 21-day fix. And I've
Yeah.
never talked to them.
Okay. And you're not like, oh, hi, tell me a little bit about yourself. You just say, okay, let's do this. I have a new
Well,
group
that's
starting.
then I'll usually ask like their goals and be like, you know, I want to make sure it's the right program for you and everything. But
Okay.
for the most part, like
Wow.
the people I do wind up getting are the ones that usually come to me. I know it's kind of random. I mean, look, I think I have like 7 emeralds, and I think I only know 2 of them before this. And I have Danielle that I didn't know before. Kylie's pretty darn close. I didn't know her.
And you think you found them in those groups?
Hmm.
And now you feel like, I mean, Danielle came to Super Saturday. I mean, she was like a good find, like her and her people, the wigs, everything. Like,
I know. I love her.
yes, I
The best
know.
ever.
Like, she's one of us. Like, she's not, like, she could fit in like she was our neighbor. Am I right?
Yeah, exactly. I feel like almost everybody is like even, yeah, a lot of my coaches and stuff.
Very interesting. That
But I
she,
think that's because of the way I post on Facebook then too. Like
Well,
I think
you're
that's why then those are the
extremely
ones that come to me.
you're extremely consistent. You're extremely.
I
Yeah.
feel like I've been slacking a little bit lately because I've been
Yeah,
like
well,
dying.
you're about to give birth and you're a single parent at this point.
But it's
I
really,
still post my workouts, but the rest is getting a little behind schedule.
tell us that.
Yeah.
Tell us.
I'm behind schedule.
Well, you can
No.
say that you're not super, like you're not, you know. Wow. Wow. I'm still blown away by that, all that.
Well, have you used your pregnancy to help build your business?
I probably didn't use it enough. You know I haven't.
But do you think by showing that you're doing Insanity Max 30 at 8 months pregnant that it's sharing that someone else can do this? This is possible. You modify or you don't in your family room. It's not like you're in a gym or basement. I mean, you're literally in your area, like where you live. You think
I
that
get
helps?
I get a lot more comments, that's for sure. Like,
Have you had anyone pregnant sign up or no?
no, I've been talking to a couple of them, but
Would you? I probably wouldn't when I was, but they'll get you.
Looking back, I mean, would I have? No, but what I know now, 100% I would have.
I wouldn't have the first time
Yes,
either.
but you didn't.
But no, right. But no, knowing what I know now, I think signing up while you're pregnant is a perfect time,
I agree.
especially for anyone that works and is going to be home on maternity. stuff
It's
like
hard
that.
though, because people are nervous about the Shakeology. If they haven't drank it before to start
Yeah.
when they're pregnant, they're probably not gonna just go. I mean, Nicole did, but she's a rare bird over there.
See, I just started drinking it too when I was breastfeeding. I mean, I showed it to my pediatrician, but I drank it before I showed it to him. But once he saw it, he gave it a thumbs up anyway. So
I started it when I was nursing towards the end, though.
Amazing.
And
Amazing.
I'm enjoying my pregnancy now. But I do post about having the Shakeology while I'm pregnant. A lot of my private messages to people, that's one of the things I bring up is how it's so healthy. Like even my doctor approved it during pregnancy.
mhm.
That now, when I explain the Shakeology to a lot of people,
Right.
I think that's huge.
It is huge, but just make sure. Obviously, you can't go on record. You know what I mean. Like
I
it's
just it was approved.
yeah. But make sure you're saying like my doctor approved, not doctor approved.
I
You know
said
what
my
I mean?
doctor.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I don't know.
Very impressive.
Well,
Extremely impressive.
basically,
I
like,
did
it's
not
very
know.
straightforward. I really don't do much. I've gone to sex clubs and that.
You're saying that, but you obviously put a lot of time and a lot of energy and into this, and most of all, being consistent about it. So to say you don't do much is
Yeah,
selling
no,
yourself
I
short.
agree. I agree. And the free groups, most people say, I don't want to do free groups. I want to do groups where they're paid customers.
But look at you. You've taken free groups and turned it into a business.
And once you have that system down, you just keep going, copy and paste. How often do you run a new group?
Usually once a month.
And you do it by yourself. Do you add any other coaches?
With my team, we all do it.
So they add their couple people eat while you add your hundreds.
Basically. I tell them to add hundreds. Danielle did say that's why she became Diamond. She had like 200 people to my April group.
What the heck? All right, let me ask you this.
He
So
listens
do you
to
ever
me.
feel like the group is too big? Like it's not a mom
Last
and pop
one-
group?
The last one was a little too big. I
Okay,
had
so
too many
what?
people to message. 1 to 200 that I add is I could handle. Like the 400 to 500 was a little overwhelming.
So next April, you'll probably break that up, I'm guessing, maybe?
So I mean, I had so many messages. Even still, it says I have 20 plus messages in my inbox. I can't even find where they all are. So who knows if I'm missing something.
God bless you. Wonderful. Wonderful.
So I
right,
really couldn't keep up, and I was very overwhelmed for a couple of days, like beyond belief overwhelmed. Get that, I think.
Do you remember in the beginning when you would like jump at a ding? Now you're like,
We all jump at a
I
ding.
still jump at a ding.
We all do.
I'm like, ah.
Woohoo! All right, so we need to do this. We need a call to action. Like, please give us a call to action. Seriously, Stephanie.
All you gotta do is do it. People think too much about it too. I seriously plan them in like 2 seconds.
But forget the planning of the group. Tell us what right away.
I don't even really do a daily post anymore. Really, in the files, I have some. Oh, that's what I did for the last one too. I put some 21-day fixed meal plans in there. So that kind of gave a little hint about it too. I said you can do it. I'm like, don't pay attention to the color code if you don't have the program. You can still follow the meal plan. So that was in there too.
But you got to get in these groups first. I'm so intimidated by these groups. I think they're all a little nuts.
I don't pay attention to them besides my own posting. I never go in there. I never check. I turn off all notifications for these groups. I don't do anything.
I joined this Catholic moms group and I thought I was going to hell within a week. I was like, you have no idea. I'm like, I'm not a Catholic mom, obviously. I had to get out. I'm like, I literally thought
I did have a group once that told me that they love Oreos and that they like to snack and eat dessert, and that my group wasn't for them. And they all started posting. I want this.
Oh my God. Okay. So we have to find groups that aren't crazy.
If they are, just take yourself out.
Oh, I took myself out. I made Kelly Wilson go in. I said, Kelly, you're more strict Catholic than me. You get in there. It didn't work for me. I was like, maybe you can.
You can always get yourself out of groups. Put yourself in. If you get weird comments, take yourself out.
Moms of boys, I tried moms of boys, moms of teens. Moms of teens don't get in either. They're all on drugs. They're all suicidal, and they're all. I can't even. I got myself out of that one too.
Maybe they all just need Shakeology.
I literally, everyone was like, "Hi, my daughter slit her wrists tonight."
Oh gosh, I thought you meant the parents
cutting,
were suicidal.
and I was like, "Oh, I'm complaining because my son is sleeping and saying, ugh." All right, so I got myself out of that one too. I got to find normal groups. I don't
even know if mine's normal. I really don't look at any other posts besides my own.
So what do you do? Turn off notifications, go in and literally post it and say, wow. So there's no forming in there like, hi, good job. Like none of that.
And even sometimes if I have too many, I tell them to friend request me, and then usually
but isn't that a no-no? Don't they freak out on you?
Then I just don't add them. At that point, I have so many people that I just don't care that respond. So sometimes I'll have people like interested in the comments, but like I really don't even have time to go back, and I really just kind of ignore them because they didn't follow my directions.
Yeah, either friend request or don't.
They annoy me if they don't follow my directions, so I kind of just don't even bother.
Okay. And you never get kicked out. Like Carol Reck, one of my coaches, is like knitter, like a serious knitter.
I've probably gotten kicked out of a couple, but like I said, I wouldn't post in the ones that I actually care about.
Well, okay, so Carol's group,
so you don't care about these people.
She's posting in buy, sell, and buy and sell group. Moms on a budget groups. Like they're all
Yes,
buy
you're
and
right.
sell groups. She's
You're
not
right.
going to go and post in like if Carol Reck likes knitting and
Yeah.
she's got her little knitting circle of friends and they
Yeah, they-
talk about knitting. You're not going to
Yeah.
post it in there.
Well, she talked about something like sipping on Shakeology, but she was knitting. They literally booted her out.
Are you
And
serious?
she was literally like yeah. All right. So we got to find a buy and sell, not the mothers of teens that are. All right.
I do post in some military groups though, and they're not buy and sell, and usually they're okay with it.
Okay.
So
Very,
say it's
very
a-
good information, Stephanie.
no, it's worked for me. I would never have gotten anywhere if it wasn't for that.
Wow. Well done.
No
And
kidding.
now, like when I started, I had 200 friends on Facebook. Now I have like 1,600 or something. Crazy. So,
I'm over 1,000 now, and I started at like 200.
Oh my gosh, I don't have enough friends. I don't know.
I don't either because I'm
I
afraid
don't
to
even
be
know how
friends.
many you have. Me too. I am too. actually.
I
I'm
just
doing
went
that.
in and friend request as we're sitting here because this was the only time I had the chance to do it today. I just hit friend request to about 25 people. I kid you not.
But do you?
I think I told you this before. I look at the amount of friends we have and who we have friends in common with. And if it's any more than, I was starting at like 50 friends and then I went to 20 and now I'm at 10. 10 friends in common that I don't even know. I don't even care at this point because if they friend request me, great. If they don't, it's taking a chance.
I think that's the mindset. I think that's what these coaches that have big numbers, and I think that's the idea. They're truly.
Why be afraid to do it though? I mean,
I don't
the
know.
people. I don't know anybody on my Facebook page. I mean,
At this
I have
point,
no clue.
I just don't want to get fit. I just don't want to get
I do it. I don't do it
Facebook
all
jail.
at once. So I might wait like a couple weeks. I might wait like 2 weeks and then go in and friend request maybe 5 people or 6 people and then go in and do bulk requesting.
but my question with that is when your friending needs 25 people, truly, you need to then have them in your feed, and shouldn't you go and like just because they're your friends? That's my question. Are they then seeing your post or I don't know. I just feel like
Here's the thing. Once when you friend request people, they're automatically showing up in your feed.
I get that.
So you're seeing their posts and you're liking their posts and well, depending what it is, because
Okay.
for some reason I've requested mostly negative lately. I'm not. I don't want to be a part of the negative.
But not everybody shows up in your newsfeed. Like, think about it. You probably see the same 50 people.
Yeah.
That's my concern. Like, how do I remember those people to go back?
I don't do. I
You
don't
gotta
do.
make you can make, and I still haven't done this, but
Well,
you can make folders like Beachbody, high school, college, customers.
yeah,
I don't do it enough. I know I should go back and comment and like more people's things.
yeah,
I
that's what I
really
mean.
don't have the time to do it. I really don't do it enough. I don't. But I still get enough people. So
I just had 2 people accept my friend request.
And they're just random. They have no
I
idea.
have no clue who they are. No clue.
I had Solomon David from Nigeria. He's 25-year-old, like, I don't know, man of the village from Africa, and he friended me.
That's
All
my
right,
husband
so-
just walking in
I was
from work.
in a group from a different country. I didn't realize.
Yeah.
either.
All right, so okay, this is great. This is great. And you went and you just put in towns? This is interesting. So like,
Or if you put in just moms in the budget, you can go down and it says, I think, like all groups with moms in it or something.
but there's got to be other type groups other than moms on a budget.
There has to be, yeah. That's why I did some yard sale groups, but I do need to expand to different ones, I guess. Or you guys can before I steal them all.
No, it's well done.
I know. I felt so bad posting in the ones that Stephanie's in. I'm like, I can't do it. And then I'm like, well, if I do it, she's pregnant.
I won't even know you did because I don't pay attention anyway.
Yeah.
There you
Good
go.
to know. Good to know.
I claim the truck drivers' wives.
Yeah, go get them. There's got to be, and yes, there's got to be your little niche to get in them. Like that makes sense for you. Like Stephanie, speaking of military families, Marissa, your truck driver's wife, there's got to be a ton.
There's quite a few. I just never posted.
But now you're gonna.
Now I'm going to.
You have to, and ask for them friend requests.
Yeah, because we're all home alone at night.
You,
know, like
that's
we're
a
single-
huge
we're single
market.
moms.
Huge market.
And yeah,
I think this is a great informational call,
it
Stephanie.
is.
Are they?
Okay.
Would you, if you post in Fierce Ambition what your actual one of them, could you just, and I'll grab it for my team if you don't mind.
I don't even know seriously, I really post, like, I go on Google. I don't know how I get so many
No,
people.
but your ad post.
I don't
Maybe
even
it's what you're
maybe-
There has to
saying.
be something in it that like draws
Right.
people.
I don't even know how I'd find one. I seriously say, like, I'm having a free 7-day clean eating group.
But
I'll
is
be-
it like PicMonkey, like
No,
you?
I really go on like Google and just find like a clean eating image. It's just like free clean eating group, and I just like stick it on.
Okay. All right. So less is more. Okay. Because girls, I mean, we can
We can easily
do it. And we've done it before. And do you think 7-day clean eating groups is the only way you do it?
Yeah, I started with 30, and now I went down to like 7.
But it's just clean eating groups. It's
Well, I
not.
guess I've done others. We did, I think, we do like I forget what we did. This month I want to do something different because I still haven't finished messaging all my other ones yet.
You know, I just found, everybody knows I'm an Aldi shopper. I just found one with like 21 meals, I think, for $150
Yeah.
on with Aldi. And they actually give you like the shopping list, the aisle number, like your menu for every day. And I was thinking about doing a group like that
Ooh, I like that.
Absolutely.
because
Great.
I mean,
Clean
I'm
eating on a budget.
too, and
Oh.
they give you everything. And I'm thinking of like kind of
Oh, that's
making
a great
my
one.
own,
I like
Yeah.
that.
to make 21 meals, and they're frozen meals. Like you throw everything in the freezer so that you just pull it out and use it.
I need this.
Yeah, do you
That's
mind
what I
sharing
do.
that?
What was that?
Do you mind sharing that?
No, of course not. When I
That's awesome.
get it all together, I will definitely share it.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's
Or
a
even
good
I
one.
wouldn't mind seeing the original too if you like.
Okay,
I would
I
love
have
that.
to find it, but yeah.
I like
I
that.
could
So
tell you.
smart.
You know what? Maybe somebody can answer this question for me. So I have a new phone. I have the Samsung Galaxy. When I like a post and I add it to like save a link, do you know how anybody know how I retrieve those? Because I saved it to a link and now I don't know where to find it on my phone.
Yeah.
No, all right. I figured I'd ask.
Saved
I'll
it.
figure it out.
It's not my specialty, that's for
That's all
sure.
right. I'll figure out where it is.
You didn't bookmark it? It was a website?
Yeah.
Steve, do you
Or
know?
No, it wasn't a website. It was a sponsored post,
Oh, I don't
like
know.
one of those like a push post kind of thing.
Mhm. I don't know.
Steve,
And I just hit to save it. So I'll find it.
I don't know. What else have I done? We did do a Beachbody sneak preview group too with like the workouts. I didn't get as many people.
Yeah, I got a couple, not too many.
I did a
And that
max,
was annoying then to have to do the workouts
Yeah.
every day.
and I did. Yeah, I remember that. And my girls did it too. I think Lori and Marissa did it. I did a max 31 in December, and it was pretty good. Like I did a move of the day.
The clean eating seems to do the best.
I
Yeah,
agree.
I do it on my like page too, actually. And with that, I usually do like a workout one. Like when I was on bed rest for 2 weeks, I wasn't able to work out. So I'm like, what am I going to do? So I went and got different like circuit workouts from like Google or Pinterest.
Yeah.
And I went into all my moms on the budget groups and said, I'm going to have, this week is like, what did I say? Like, I think just abs or something. Who wants an ab routine a day for the next week?
Yeah.
Just like my page. And I got like 200 likes on my page that way too. So I also
feel
like
like
how I
bored
got,
and not think of all that. Do you sponsor those?
no, I just go into all those moms in the budget groups, and I don't do that consistently enough. I need to do that more because when I do it, I do get like 200 people, but I haven't been consistent with that. That I do. You know, I was figuring once I'm maternity leave and I can't work out for 8 weeks, I'm probably going to do a ton of those.
Wonderful.
So you do them on your like page and then you pay for them.
I don't pay for them.
Oh, you share the link in the Moms on
I
Budget
just go to the moms groups and see if they want like an ab a day, like workout or something, just like my page.
It really just goes to show you the average person wants information. They want to see something. It's not from professionals, fancy. I mean, it's just Stephanie sharing. It confirms everything that we do is somebody
And
wants
that's
to
how-
see it.
I did give a prize last time on my like page. And my other free clean eating groups, I don't give a prize because there's a million people. But on my like page, to try to get like some more interaction, I'll usually give like a prize because people really don't participate that much on it. So I give like
Right.
hip abs or something. And the like page, you can also schedule it. So I scheduled my whole week out on Sunday. So my whole thing was done. That was it. So that really wasn't bad at all.
But it's prep work. It's prep work. You have
Yeah.
to sit on a Sunday and do all that.
Yeah.
But like you said, once it's done, it's done. So then you just have to copy and paste it every
Not
time
even you
thereafter.
schedule on your like page, you just schedule it.
Yeah, but I mean, like when you have another group, if you're doing another, let's say 7-day clean eating group, you could just sit down on Sunday and do them all and take them from the
Yeah.
last group.
Yeah.
Yeah, you always plan them out first, so it's
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
That's where I fall short when it comes to my challenge groups is like on one of my, like an off day for me, struggling with what to post. And then I kind of end up not doing anything. And then it just kind of all falls apart.
Then you're winging it just like everything else. Yeah.
Yeah. And winging it doesn't work.
No.
And I
it-
know that
it
that's
comes across
definitely
that.
my
Yeah.
downfall.
Yeah.
I do wing a lot too.
That's why and Marissa, like in your challenge groups and stuff like that, so you don't feel like you're missing or you're not doing something if you don't have, like you didn't come up with a great post one morning or something. It's always good to have one of those things at the top that, just the motivational Monday, work it out Wednesday, Thursday, all this stuff. So this way, when all else fails, you have that to go to.
We've been doing a picture of the day, so that's like one picture to post.
Because you're not going to be able, you're not going to be able to sit there and write something amazing for everybody every day. It's just not going to happen.
I love our picture of the days seem to be really good in our challenge groups. I like those.
What is it?
The picture of the day. So we have like in the cover photo, 30 different pictures for each day.
Yes.
I like those because you know what? Now most people are doing 21-day fix. Before that, I used to do a lot of clean eating posts,
Mhm.
but with the 21-day fix, it explains what to eat right there. So I feel like it's harder to do. Like I never had much participation with those daily posts. Now I kind of just make it like open. If we post that picture, we'll post like our meals, our workouts, but it's not as I used
Yeah.
to. read them.
We agree. We're doing a 21-day fix group right now, Mary Beth and I, and we set it. She exactly from you guys. A pinned post of what it was for the Monday through Friday, and you're right. And I can't believe and we also for the first time did a gift and points. We've never done that before too, so it's interesting what people will do
I
for
don't feel like my people like they're not very competitive. Any of my customers.
This group was. I'm not saying others were, but this group. And I asked them to post on their homepage, like their personal. I was shocked. I mean, these are private women, extremely. Who will see this? Went to their Facebook page and shared their containers and the response was insane.
Yeah,
So,
I was just gonna say I'm doing a group with Maureen right now, and we're doing the 5 days at the top, the whole, whatever motivational Monday. But I said to Maureen, I said, let's do a little bonus challenge, and
Yep.
like every other day, if you do the challenge that we post, you get raffle tickets towards a prize. So at the end, we're gonna do like a raffle. So the first one was post your sweaty workout photo and say what workout you did.
on your personal page.
Yeah, and a couple of my a new coach and a new customer both did it, and I mean a couple more people did it, but these two in particular, the outpouring of responses from people was crazy. And the other good thing, and tag your coach, because this went back to, I think it was Allison was saying, you tag your coach in the post in order to get entered into the raffle, and then
unbelievable.
They get the response that they've been looking for, and maybe they'll realize that, hey, maybe this coaching thing is for me. And if not, you've been tagged, and when people are asking about it, then it's kind of a referral in a way for you.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's what we're doing in this one, and it's working.
I think
out
Mary
well.
Beth got a sale from one of the girls this week, literally. Here's my coach's information. Mary Beth friended her, and so
Cool.
I'll have to do that more. I tried that once, and everybody just posted in our group and tagged their coach. It didn't work, and then I gave up. But maybe I'll have to try it again.
Yeah, you have to say on your personal Facebook wall.
I think I did. But
somebody
I guess one
posted
person did it.
yeah, it's great. Even a girl did it on mine with like, here, Trisha Manning, Stefanelli, like my containers, and I was like, crazy. So anyway,
Well,
great information, Allison. I mean,
Stephanie.
sorry, Stephanie.
did it help? Did it make sense how I explained it?
I'm shocked. New information at this stage of the game. No,
I thought everybody knew what I did.
I know.
But it just goes to show you that, you hear top coaches saying, be a river, be valuable, give it away for free, and it comes back to you. And this is exactly what that is.
Yeah, totally.
So, all right. If no one, does anyone else have any questions for Stephanie? Because I know she wants to go to sleep. So
Yeah, sorry, I forgot about that.
let's let her.
Once I get going, it's all right. It's waiting for it to come. My team calls start at 9, and they haven't been ending till 10:30. Anna, we just talk forever.
Yeah,
So,
Going
that's what happens. Yeah.
we're very lucky. This is
I hope I helped.
You did. It was a good call. I appreciate it. Thank you, Stephanie, for staying up and doing it.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
very much so. Thank you.
Thank you guys. Thanks for coming on.
All right.
Good night. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.